What's going on, everyone? I'm here with the UH football guru, Stephen Tsai.
Hello, Billy Hull. This is the Billy Hull UH edition.
I just switched seats. I'm in the same clothes. It's just I'm either gonna be one seat or the other. But
no, you're Batman. You just have one. Many of the same outfits.
Okay, yeah, nice and clean. So San Jose State this weekend. We got 2 more games in what's been obviously a tough season.
Yeah.
First of all, do they got enough guys to even suit up this week? It sounds like.
Well, you only need 11, so they might have 11 and a half, 12 maybe. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, but Chris Naioli looks like he can still play a little bit.
Some of these coaches get out there.
I think so. You might need some of those coaches, whoever's around. They're a little bit short-handed on coaches too because they reassigned their running back coach to administrative duties. Wayne Moses and Chow's out, so they've been shuffling guys around. So they have a GA right now coaching the offensive linemen. But that's not too bad because they only have 8 offensive linemen available right now.
8?
Yeah.
Wow.
They just got one back. DeJon Allen practiced today.
DeJon Allen's back. I was going to say
he is back. Yeah.
What about you mentioned in Thursday's Star-Advertiser Max Whittick done for the year?
Yeah, he is done for the year, and that's a little bit sad because he there was a lot expected of him. He was kind of highly regarded when he got here. He was a team captain for a while. I think they changed the captain's roles a couple of weeks ago, but there was a lot expected of him. He has a big arm and just things didn't work out, but he was hurt a lot. He had a bad knee that had to be drained all the time. Then he hurt his right knee, and that's when they're going to have the operation on Friday. And he's also had a fracture in his foot, so that they're, that game operation. Yeah, every piece was kind of hurt with him.
Yeah, it's interesting. Football's a tough game, and every team goes through injuries, but it seems like it's just been a mass unit from about the second or third week of the season.
Right.
Is that just because of the schedule they played early on, or what do you make of just all these different things that have been happening with this team?
You're right. I think a lot of it has to do with just football's a tough game, and they also didn't have a bye this year, so they're playing 13 in a row, and I think you probably needed a bye somewhere in there, just kind of get people refreshed, and they just didn't have that, and unfortunately, some of the games they played against were on the road. They played 6 of 9 weeks on the road, and they played Ohio State and Boise on the road and Wisconsin. They got beat up a bit.
Yeah. They're going to have a bye next year?
I don't think so. In fact, I think they're talking about opening the season in Australia and then going from Australia to Michigan. So.
Really?
Yeah, the usual Australia-Michigan
connection. That everyone else deals with.
Well, the good thing about San Jose State is they run the ball a lot.
Yeah.
So that means Hawaii can't get any roughing the passer penalties, or at least you should minimize those.
Well, that was kind of the big talk of last game is all the different penalties. Some wavering opinions on them. I thought, there were 1 or 2 midway through the game that were tough, but I thought for the most part that they were pretty good calls.
Yeah, I think they were really good calls, but I think it also changed the way you played against them because if you can't hit the quarterback, you kind of let up a little bit. And it kind of looked on like the last one where he kind of did a little bit of that soccer flop. He kind of fell back, and I think he got poked in the eye. And I've watched enough Three Stooges shows, and when you get poked in the eye, you just hit Mo back. You don't fall down the ground. He just kept falling on the ground. So kudos to him. He played that well.
Yeah. Of the guys that are coming back, I mean, what can they do to come? Nobody really is expecting them to win this game. How do they pull it off? What can they do? What do they got left?
Well, I think you just got to play for pride, and for a lot of them, you got to realize that, especially the seniors. This might be it. You might not be going to the next level. Everyone wants to go to the next level, but very few do. And so I think, if this is the end for a lot of them, just got to play and play hard because, that's it. The rest of the time, you do anything this violent, you go to jail.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to look back and leave anything that you haven't done. So, Hawaii San Jose State this weekend. Stephen Tsai, Billy Hull, thanks for watching.